Hello friends, welcome back. It's been so long since I did my last charity shop second-hand haul, and I don't know what's taken me so long because I have been buying for sure. And these are one of my favourite videos to film because it just feels like sitting down, having a little chat over a cup of tea. And yeah, I'm actually in a new filming location. I've never tried filming here before, so hopefully it's fine. I've tried to make it kind of cozy in the background. I actually had a whole different plan, but when I set it up I realised that the lighting was terrible, so here we are in a new sort of filming location. And I was actually thinking back to the first charity shop second-hand haul I did, and if you have been watching for a little while, first of all, thank you so much. And secondly, you might remember that I started off filming this charity shop series in my parents' hut. So things have changed. I remember last year trying to film in my bedroom in my parents' house and it just being too dark and kind of too noisy with like phones ringing, doors opening, that sort of thing. So I decided to film in the hut. So that was really some memories, lockdown memories I was thinking about this morning. But anyway, it's a very dreary, rainy, drizzly day in Edinburgh, and I've got my cup of tea. Actually, this is one of the first things I want to talk about. But first, today's tea is Violet Tea by Rosevere Tea. I'm slowly working my way through their teas, and this is I really enjoy this one. If you like sort of a violet flavour, Parma violet, sweeties, that sort of thing, then you might quite enjoy this tea. But I'm trying to finish the violet one up so I can buy their hazelnut teas, their chai teas going into autumn. But yeah, okay, so the first thing that I bought, well actually one of the first things I bought last month I think, is this cup, and it's so cute. It's a little picture of what I imagine potentially like the Swiss Alps or maybe the Italian Alps, and it's just so sweet. It's a little china cup, and who actually made it? It's Royal Delfesta, I think? Royal Delfesta, Staffordshire, England, fine bone china. And I was in one of my favourite shops, the Edinburgh Furniture Initiative. You might have seen it in my last vlog. And I'm so sad that they're moving. They're moving from the Cannon Mills kind of area to Gorgie, which is just so much further away from me. So I'm definitely going to be a little bit sad when they move at the end of the year. But anyway, I was in there just having a little browse. I had no plans to buy mugs because I really don't need any. And I spotted this one on their 50p shelf mugs, like they're like all mugs and cups for 50p, and I just couldn't resist it. I just think it looks so sweet and I love the illustration. So yeah, that's the first one. I'm just going to have a little drink before we move on. Okay. And the second thing is actually, it's going to be really hard to show you, so I'm going to include some clips of it. It's what this cup is sitting on, and it's on the same day, I think. Is it the same day? I think the same day as I got the mug. A lot of things. I had a very successful trip to the Edinburgh Furniture Initiative that day, and I had to sort of carry all of the stuff on the bus on the way home. So I got the mug, and then I was walking around the Edinburgh Furniture Initiative, and they have an upcycling area at the back, which is just stuff that is not quite good enough to sell full price, so it's often really cheap and reduced. I've got a few things from there in the past. So I walked by and there was this lovely tall white stool. It's like I guess it's like a bar stool, but I thought I would use it to put my plant on. And I'd actually been looking at stools online and they're quite expensive to buy. So I was so happy when I spotted that, and I think that was only £3, and it's quite a weighty stool. It's not a flimsy, I don't, like Ikea's great. We have an Ikea buy coming up actually, but the thing with Ikea things is it tends to be quite light, and this stool I kind of have the feeling that it's been someone that's made it themselves, because it really is very sturdy. It's painted white, and at the moment I'm actually using it as my little side table next to my sofa. So it's got my lamp and some dried flowers and where I keep my mug as well. So I'm really pleased with that, and maybe next spring, summer, I might get around to painting it. I'm like sanding it down and repainting it, because it is a little bit worn looking. It was quite grubby when I first got it, so it looked in worse condition than it really was, but I brought it home, I put it in the bath and like gave it a wipe down, and it was completely fine. So the next things that I also got that day, which was very tricky to carry home if you're picturing me with the mug in my bag and carrying the stool, and then you'll see what I got the same day. Oh, actually, if you watched the last vlog, you will have seen a little sneak peek of these things. Hang on, I'm going to show you the ones that were in the vlog first. Okay. So I have actually been wanting a dinner set for the longest time. Well, since I moved in, I've been wanting a dinner set, and a close family friend actually gave me some money as a housewarming present, and I thought that that's what the money would go towards, a really nice dinner set. And I have been looking online, I've been looking at various different places, from like John Lewis, Marks and Spencer's, to more like Churchill, kind of like the actual makers, and I just haven't found one that I really love and would be happy to spend like a good amount of money on, like invest in them. So I had just been using my one plate from university and my little plastic Minnie Mouse plate, also from university days. So when people came to visit and had dinner, it wasn't the best situation. So yeah, I had been in the furniture initiative a few times and had spotted these plates, but I just wasn't sure. I was still thinking that I would hold off and wait to find the perfect dinner set. But I really like these. They are Bilton's England. Hopefully that's showing up. And they're just this lovely wheat pattern, and there were 4 of them, and they're so weighty. They remind me of the plates that my granny used to own. They're just really hard wearing plates, and so yeah, they're quite heavy, that's the thing. So I gave them a really good wash when I came back. I think I washed them like maybe 3 times with soap, and then also like with boiling hot water, just to make sure. So yeah, I got these plates, and I'm trying to remember how much these were, because I don't think there were any prices on them. So I think I got these plates and the next 2 things coming up for £2 maybe, because the lady said, I was really so shocked that they were so cheap, but she was saying that because they are more of a furniture shop, that they don't make a whole lot of money off of their bric-a-brac, and they tend to just be really thrilled if someone actually wants to buy it and to take it away. So that was the first. I have 4 of these main dinner plates. Let me see if I can try and put these down without dropping the next ones. Gosh. They're okay, they're okay. Can you imagine if I smashed them? Okay, so when I picked those up, I just happened to be looking along the shelf, and I remembered that I also liked these bowls, and I'd seen them on various other occasions. So these are just little, like, I'd imagine dessert bowls, or like fruit, or like little cereal bowls maybe. Hopefully that's showing up. It's just such a lovely pattern. They kind of look like poppies to me, and they're a sort of sketched pattern, I guess, and it's not black, it's more of a kind of khaki color maybe, like the outline. And this is by Banquet, by John Tams Limited. So I don't know if that's the same as Tams. I have a cup and a saucer from Tams, but I don't know if that's the same as John Tams, and it's made in England. And it says something else that I can't read. But anyway, so I got, unfortunately, oh, it was so sad, they only have 3 of these. So I only have 3 of the same ones. It would have been perfect if I could have got 4, and I did sort of scour the shelves in case maybe one got moved by accident, but I didn't see it. So I have 3 of these, and I just think they're such a pretty pattern. So that's the next things. And last but not least, these are more of an impulse buy. Just as I was walking to the till area to pay, I walked past these, and I thought that they were so sweet. They're just little cake plates, and there were only 2 of these, the exact same pattern. They're just so sweet, and they look brand new as well. Like the other 2 have slight hairline scratches where you can see people have maybe like cut something on it and it's made a tiny scratch. But these are brand new. And it's Duchess bone china made in England. So yeah, I think these are really sweet, and I can't wait to have a friend over for tea and cake and whap these guys out. So pleased with them. So I got the 4 big plates, the 2 little cake plates, and the 3 little sort of dessert cereal bowls for, I'm sure it was £2. It was so cheap. So yeah, that was my beginning of the September, really great day, great day at the Furniture Initiative, buying these various things. I was so pleased. No, hang on, completely forgot. On the same day, I also got this. I actually don't know how I managed to carry all of this on the bus home. Thinking about how to show you this without showing you. Well, you can see the camera, it's okay, isn't it? So I also got this mirror, and it's just a white wicker. It's wicker, and I'm pretty sure they've just painted it. Yeah, I couldn't resist this as well. I actually didn't really know where I was going to put it in the flat, and it still doesn't have a home. I've been hanging it up at different areas, like holding it up to see what I think of it in various different areas, and I'm not sure yet. But I really, really like it, and that was also only £2. So it was such a great day of just bits and bobs from the Furniture Initiative. And that's what I love about popping into that shop. I feel like I talk about them a lot, and it sounds like they sponsor these videos that I make, but they really don't. They're just my absolute favourite because I think they're so affordable, and every time I go in there's something different because it's such a high turnover. And also the staff are so lovely. The 2 managers that I've met have been just so sweet and kind. And actually, when I was carrying the white stool around the shop, one of the managers offered to take it to the till area for me, so I didn't have to carry it around and keep an eye on it so that no one else would buy it. So that was really kind of her. But yeah, so that was the other thing that I bought that day. And then I think I didn't do a whole lot of shopping after this because I kind of felt like I'd bought enough, until I went back to Fife, and me and my mum had gone to Kirkcaldy for a little outing, and I can't remember which shop we were in, one of the charity shops along Kirkcaldy High Street, and we popped in, and this is, I think, even though I love all the things I got this month, this is potentially my favourite buy, just because it's something that I've been looking for quite a long time for. It's a little, I think it's called like a Willy Winky candle holder, and it's a brass one. It's just so lovely. Hang on, I'll try and... Such lovely detail. It's all scalloped around the edges, and it's really, it was a little bit sort of grubby, and it still is a little bit, but I don't really mind that. It's a lot shinier on the bottom. But yeah, I'm so pleased with this little find, and I'm sure that was only maybe £2 as well, whereas the things that I've been, like similar ones I've been looking online, have all been about £20 to £30, and I never took the plunge to buy one because it's not like it serves a purpose. I just like the look of I just like the look of it. So I'm very, very pleased to have got this month, and it sits proudly underneath my window. I have like shelves in the living room, and that's where it sits. And yeah, I can't wait. I'm thinking of getting some beeswax candles for it as well, just so that I'll light it more often. So I think that that's maybe my favourite piece that I've bought this month. And then I think I've only got 2 pieces left to show you that I've got this month. I have had a rummage about, and I'm pretty sure this is all that I bought in September. Actually, I did buy 2 books that I don't have with me. I bought Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank, and The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. So I'm really looking forward to reading them, but they're in Fife, otherwise I would have included them in this video. But the last pieces to show you is I went back to the Furniture Initiative again with my mum this time, because my mum loves having a little look around when she visits as well. And we didn't hardly get anything. I think my mum got some books, and I picked up this little picture frame, which doesn't look like much, but I just really like the colour of the wood. And a lot of times I've found with these older frames, they're like taped, so it's quite difficult to change what's inside it. Well, I imagine, I've never tried. but this one has little, I don't know, like little things that you just pull out and then the back will come off. So that's really handy. And yeah, again, I feel like it looks like it maybe is kind of a homemade one. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I see that there is tape. So maybe underneath, that's a good question. If you know the answer to this, underneath the old frames would that have the tape, underneath the tape, do all of them have these little metal things that keep the back in place? Because if that's the case, then it would be quite easy to change it. That's something I've never thought about until I've noticed that this used to have tape on it. But yeah, and next time I maybe just buy one from a charity shop that I like, take the tape off and hope for the best, and maybe I can actually easily reuse it. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I'm just looking for the right print to go inside it. I really love, I've just discovered Gemma Kumin's art and I really like it, so I'm thinking maybe something from Gemma Kumin might go in here. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. And I'll include a link actually if you want to look at her stuff, because it's so pretty. She does different postcards, greetings cards, prints, maybe originals as well, maybe. But yeah, I really like her work, and at the moment this is hung near the front door, but just with nothing in it. And last but not least, I kind of was hoping that I could have set this up so that you could see what I'm sitting on, because this is the last piece, but I'll just do some cutaways to show you. So it's this woven rattan chair from Ikea, and I had been, the same day that I got the square picture frame, I had seen this particular chair in the furniture initiative and it had just been sold, so I was so disappointed because I thought that it'd be perfect for finishing up the little corner in my living room where I've been looking for a chair. So I was just there, was it just there yesterday actually, and I happened to be browsing around and I looked behind one of the wardrobes and I saw this chair again, and they had 4 of them, so I'm thinking it's probably quite a common chair because it's from Ikea. And yeah, so I was just so thrilled. I think it was only £15, and I know that you can get them new from Ikea for 35, and I was actually looking into buying it and ordering it, but for some reason, ooh, there's a squirrel in the garden. For some reason Ikea, they're all sold out at the moment. You can't get them delivered and they're sold out at the Edinburgh branch. So I actually put an email notification on when it came back in stock, and it hasn't so far. So I was so thrilled to get it for a fraction of the price. And also this one still has the bottom of it kind of wrapped up with the Ikea price on it. So I think it's fairly new. And it just looks in great condition, so I popped it in this little corner of my living room, and that's going to be my little reading chair, because I really miss having a sort of single chair to sit on and read. For some reason I don't find reading on the couch so comfortable. But yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this short little charity shop haul. I haven't bought clothes from a charity shop for the longest time. I think I've realised that I'm not really on the lookout. Well, I do have things I'm on the lookout for, but I'm being very selective with what I'm buying, because yeah, I tend to just end up buying lots of things that are a good deal or really good quality and then maybe not wearing them, and it really gave me a shock when some moths had eaten like my favourite coat and a jumper. So I'm trying to own less but take good care of them, make sure that they're all safely put away in boxes and like special coat coverings, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's the reason why there was no clothes in this charity shop haul, but there might be next month, you never know. I might come across something that I can't resist. So I hope that you all have a lovely day. Wherever you are, take care. I'm going to maybe go out and buy some eggs from our local shop, and get some peanut butter as well if it doesn't rain. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.